Yehovah, Svaot, Elohim, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, now, behold. Isaiah Yeshayahu, chapter 51. Listen to me, you pursuers of justice, who seek Yehovah. Consider the rock from which you were cut, the quarry from which you were dug. Consider Abraham your father and Sarah, who gave birth to you, in that I called him when he was only one person, then blessed him and made him many. For Yehovah will comfort Zion, will comfort all her ruined places, will make her desert like Eden and her Arava like the garden of Yehovah. Joy and gladness will be there, thanksgiving and the sound of music. Pay attention to me, my people. My nation, listen to me. For Torah will go out from me. I will calm them with my justice, as a light for the peoples. My righteousness is at hand. My Yeshua, salvation, goes out. My arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands are putting their hope in me, trusting in my arm. Raise your eyes toward the skies. Look at the earth below. The skies will vanish like smoke. The earth will wear out like clothing. Those living on it will die like flies. But my Yeshua, salvation, will be forever, and my justice will never end. Listen to me, you who know justice, you people who have my Torah in your heart. Don't be afraid of people's taunts. Don't be upset by their insults, for the moth will eat them up like clothing. The worm will eat them like wool. But my justice will be forever, and my Yeshua, salvation, for all generations. Awake, awake, arm of Yehovah. Clothe yourself with strength. Awake, as in days of old, as in ancient generations. Wasn't it you who hacked Rahav to pieces? You who pierced the sea monster? Wasn't it you who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep? You who made the sea bottom a road for the redeemed to cross? Those ransomed by Yehovah will return and come with singing to Zion. On their heads will be everlasting joy. They will acquire gladness and joy, while sorrow and sighing will flee. I, yes, I, am the one who comforts you. Why are you afraid of a man who must die, of a human being who will wither like grass? You have forgotten Yehovah your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. Instead, you are in constant fear all day because of the oppressor's rage, as he prepares to destroy. But where is the oppressor's rage? The captive will soon be set free. He will not die, go down to Sheol. On the contrary, his food supply will be secure. For I, Yehovah, your Elohim, who stirs up the sea, who makes its waves roar, Yehovah Svaot is my name. I have put my words in your mouth and covered you with the shadow of my hand, in order to plant the skies anew, lay the foundations of the earth anew, and say to Zion, you are my people. Awake, awake, stand up, Jerusalem. At Yehovah's hand you drank the cup of his fury. You have drained to the dregs the goblet of drunkenness. There is no one to guide her. Among all the sons she has borne, not one of them, not one of all the children she raised is taking her by the hand. These two disasters have overcome you, yet you will grieve with you plunder and destruction, famine and sword. By whom can I comfort you? Your children lie helpless at every street corner, like an antelope trapped in a net. They are full of Yehovah's fury, the rebuke of your Elohim. Therefore, please hear this in your affliction, you who are drunk but not with wine. This is what your master, Yehovah, says, your Elohim who defends his people. Here I have removed from your hand the cup of drunkenness, the goblet of my fury. You will never drink it again. I will put it in the hands of your tormentors, who said to you, bend down so we can trample you, and you flattened your back on the ground like a street for them to walk on. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this awesome 51st chapter of Isaiah Yeshayahu? We can listen to the written words of Yehovah. Pursue justice. Seek Yehovah. Trust that we are blessed through the father Abraham, who was called by Yehovah. Trust that Yehovah comforts. Trust Yehovah brings joy and gladness. Therefore, thanksgiving and the sound of music give to Yehovah. Pay attention to Yehovah and listen to Yehovah. Trust that Torah instructions go out from Yehovah. Trust that righteousness is at the hand of Yeshua. Salvation goes out. Trust in Yehovah. Trust that Yeshua, salvation of Yehovah, will be forever. Trust that the justice of Yehovah will never end. Aim to listen to Yehovah and know justice. Aim to have Torah instructions of Yehovah in your heart. Trust that Yeshua, salvation of Yehovah, is for all generations. Trust that the arm of Yehovah hacked Egypt to pieces and pierced Pharaoh and dried up the sea, who made the sea bottom a road for the redeemed to cross. Trust that Yehovah ransomed his chosen, bringing everlasting joy. Aim to always remember Yehovah, your maker. Trust Yehovah Svaot, our Elohim, who puts words in our mouth and covers us in the shadow of his hand. Trust in Yehovah, for we are his people. Stand up, awaken from sleep. Trust Yehovah to defend his people. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can point all to Yeshua, salvation, from Yehovah, the living Torah, instructions of Yehovah. Bear one another's burdens. We can be a living pointer to Yeshua, Yehovah, Torah. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. We'll end with the Arianic blessing on this Pesach week using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.